Adam and Eve had two sons. Cain was the firstborn, a tiller of the soil. His brother, Abel, was younger, a keeper of sheep. They lived in a world still new, echoing with the memory of Eden. Time moved forward, and the brothers felt a need to offer something back to God. Cain gathered the fruits of his labor, produce from the ground he had tilled. Abel selected the firstborn from his flock, the choicest parts. They stood, two brothers, each with a gift from their life's work. One from the field, one from the pasture. A quiet moment hung in the air, a moment of offering. Whose gift would find favor? What would the Almighty see? The Lord regarded Abel and his offering with favor, but for Cain there was no favor. God did not look upon it. A profound rejection. Why? Was Cain's offering less, or was it the heart behind the gift? Did Abel give his best while Cain gave what was convenient? The impact was clear. Cain's spirit fell. Anger began to smolder within him. Jealousy, a terrible poison, took root. He saw his brother blessed and he was not. The unfairness burned. God saw the change in Cain and spoke to him. Why are you angry? Why is your face fallen? If you do what is right, will you not be accepted? But if you do not, sin is crouching at your door. It desires to have you, but you must rule over it. A chance, a choice, a path to redemption. But Cain's heart was already turning. Cain did not heed the warning. The words of God faded, unheard. The jealousy grew stronger, more consuming. His brother Abel, once a companion, now became the focus of his rage. A dark plan began to form. One day Cain spoke to Abel. "Let us go out to the field," he said. Abel, unsuspecting, agreed. They walked together, out into the open land, and there, in the quiet solitude of the field, Cain rose up against his brother Abel. The simmering rage exploded. He struck his brother down and killed him. The first murder, blood on the new earth, a brother's hand stained with a brother's blood. The silence of the field must have been deafening. A life taken, a sacred bond shattered. Innocence was lost, not just for Cain, but for all humanity to come. Then the Lord's voice came to Cain. "Where is your brother Abel?" A question that pierced the silence. Cain knew, but he chose deceit. "I do not know," he answered. "Am I my brother's keeper? But God cannot be deceived. What have you done?" God's voice thundered. "Your brother's blood cries out to me from the ground." The earth itself bore witness. The innocent blood cried for justice. The crime was laid bare. The judgment was swift and severe. "Now you are under a curse," God declared, "driven from the ground which received your brother's blood. When you work the ground, it will no longer yield its crops for you. You will be a restless wanderer on the earth." Cain cried out in despair. "My punishment is more than I can bear." But God, in a mysterious act of mercy, placed a mark on Cain, a sign, lest anyone finding him should kill him. A life spared, but a life marked by his sin. Cain then went away, east of Eden. The story of Cain and Abel is ancient, yet it feels so close. It's a story about us, about humanity, about the darkness that can dwell within and the choices we all must make. It echoes through the ages, a somber reminder of our frailties. Jealousy is a dangerous seed. If nurtured, it grows into a monstrous thing, twisting love into resentment, brotherhood into hatred. Cain's jealousy of Abel's favor led to the unthinkable. We see this poison still, in small envies and in great destructive conflicts. Anger, another powerful force. God warned Cain to master it. Sin is crouching at your door. It desires to have you, but you must rule over it. This warning is for us too. Uncontrolled anger can consume reason. It can lead to words and actions that bring only sorrow and regret. And then, consequences. Cain's choice brought a curse, exile, a life of wandering and alienation. The story teaches us about responsibility. We are indeed our brother's keeper. Our choices impact others. The tale of the first murder is a stark lesson. It calls us to look within, to choose empathy over envy, to choose peace over anger.